What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another video. Today we got a comparison on the Glock 19 Gen 4 and the Glock 19 Gen 5. I'm going to be telling y'all what the difference is between the two and what I like about them and stuff like that. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into the video. First off, we're going to start off with the obvious stuff that's different from the Gen 4 and the Gen 5. First off, they got these little finger grooves on the Gen 4 and they took that off on the Gen 5. So for people that got big hands or don't like these little grooves when they go on when you grip your gun, the Gen 5 ain't gonna have that. So you guys would like that. One of the main differences is that I heard too, and I don't have an unloaded magazine to show y'all, but the follower in the Gen 5 magazine has an orange follower instead of black like the other ones. But the Gen 5 mag will still fit in all the other guns. This is a Gen 5 mag and this is Gen 4 19. And it goes straight in. And one of the other major differences is on the mag wells. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera, but the Gen 4 just has a flat mag well. Nothing too fancy about that. And the Gen 5 has this flared mag well, which is supposed to be for when you're using your gun. You know, you drop your mag, you can just slide one right in there easier, and if you miss a little bit, it'll hit that and it's supposed to be able to help it guide in better. Now, one of the other major differences in these two that I really like is on the Gen 4, you see how this slide here, there's nothing in them. You see how this slide is like pretty much just flat right here. It ain't got much of a curve or no cuts really. It's just flat at the tip. Well, on the Gen 5, they finally switched that up and gave it that bevel cut so it'll go into your holster better and not get caught up, and it just looks a lot better. And I'm sure with me grabbing both these guns, you guys can see the difference in these cutouts right here. They got cutouts right here and cutouts right here on both of them. But on the Gen 5, they added the cutouts to the front too. Okay. So now we're going to take the slides off and I'll get back with y'all and show y'all the internals of it. Alright, y'all. So I got the slides off the Gen 4 and the Gen 5, and I'm going to show y'all the differences in the internals. Okay. So first off, one of the simple ones is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but this slide lock and this slide lock, the metal is thicker on the Gen 5 than the Gen 4, so you can hit it better and, you know, get better grip on it when you need to use it. And on the takedown levers on the Gen 5, it is one spring now instead of the Gen 4 having two. You can see them in there. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. But they went from 2 springs on the Gen 4 to 1 spring on the Gen 5. And that's supposed to mean you don't have to pull these takedown buttons all the way down. You're not supposed to be able to, but I've still figured out that you had to. But another one of the differences is on the lowers on the Gen 4 and the Gen 5 is the spring back here is right here in the front on the Gen 5. And on the Gen 4, they moved. Well, hold up, I got that backwards. On the Gen 4, the spring is here on the back. And on the Gen 5, they switched it to the front. I'm not really sure what that does, but that's a upgrade. One thing that is a problem to a bunch of you Glockers, if you have a bunch of the other Glocks and you want the parts to go back and forth and stuff, the Gen 4 slide will fit on the Gen 5 lower, but it won't run right. And the Gen 5 slide won't fit on the Gen 4 lower because of what I'm about to show y'all right here. I'm going to put the slides back on and I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay. So we got the Gen 4 in my left hand and I got the Gen 5 in my right hand. Got the Gen 4 in my left hand and I got the Gen 5 in my right hand. And if you look at the back of these guns, The back plates on the back of the slides have a little bit longer on this little down piece right here. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's a little bit longer than it is on the Gen 4. So that makes it the 5 not fit on the Gen 4, and then that makes when you put the 4 on the Gen 5, it makes it not run right. One more thing that I forgot to mention about the slides. I'm sure y'all can tell there's a slightly different color in the Gen 4 and the Gen 5 slide. I'm not sure what the finish on the Gen 4 slide is called, but on the Gen 5 slide, the finish is called NDLC. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. I could be a little bit wrong, but that's close to what it is. And the main thing is it's supposed to protect it from corroding and rusting and all that stuff more than the finish on this slide would. So if you came to this video to figure out should you get you a Gen 4 or a Gen 5, I would say you should get you a Gen 5 because they shoot pretty much the same. The triggers are a little bit different, but once you get used to shooting it, you know, everybody likes their trigger once they get used to shooting the gun they use every day. So other than that, I would suggest you get the Gen 5 because, for one, it looks better. You got the flared mag well. They got a bunch of different parts in here that switched around, so of course they're upgraded. And this is supposed to be a little bit harder to scratch and get rusty and stuff like that. So that's going to be it for this video on the comparison between the Glock 19 Gen 4 and Glock 19 Gen 5. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if y'all got any questions or want me to do any more gun videos. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.